One of the meanings of the word dharma is noble responsibility. Following your dharma means following a responsibility beyond your limited self-interests, fulfilling a responsibility that will cause great well-being to others, to awaken to peace and to spread that peace around us is the ultimate dharma of every human being on this planet. We all need to understand that war anywhere and for whatever reason is a crime against the earth and all of its living beings. Have you noticed that? No war is ever fought with the cause of plunder and hate. It always goes under the name of a noble cause. Underneath all these noble causes, war is always instigated for the most ignoble and selfish reasons of wanting greater power, authority, control, or riches. Wars leave behind tortured human beings for generations. War kills the whole ecosystem. Economies of nations get destroyed. War creates famines. War diverts resources from where they are most needed. Do you know that less than 3% of what we spend every year on war and preparing for war can end starvation in the world? With less than 1% of what we spend preparing for war, we can end drinking water problems in the world. It is like the energy of a person. If you're foolish, you'll spend your entire energy on hating and fighting other people around you. Then you would make nothing with your life. If you're wiser, you'll invest your time and energy in growth. Think for a moment. How much energy are you wasting right now on fighting someone instead of growing? So many wars have been fought on earth, but what instigates all these wars is the war that goes on within our own minds. It is this mental infection of violence within us. This mental infection of violence has been going on for the past 70,000 years and has been passed on from one generation to another and also parallelly from one community to community. You can't hide from it. You must grow spiritually, awaken spiritually, and conquer it. Every person's mind and heart has become a violent battleground. Just observe. There's so much of hurtful thoughts, angry thoughts, violent thoughts. How can we hurt each other without these thoughts in our infected minds? Internally, you are never at peace for long. You are never restful. There is always a disturbance. You are internally angry with your partner, with your mother, with your father, child, colleague, boss, and neighbor. Should not your inner complaining stop? Is it not time for you to become peaceful with everyone and with yourself? Here is something I want you to observe. The denser is your sense of self, your feeling of I, the more you want to control and dominate others. You will quickly take offense when others do not comply. Internally, you will make them your enemy. You will see them as someone that's trying to destroy you. Anyone who does not fulfill your desire becomes your opponent. This, sadly, is the state of an unawakened human being. Do you really want to live this way, with anger and a strong desire to dominate and control? It is time you rose towards mukti or enlightenment. It is time you awaken to your true nature of immense peacefulness. It is important that millions wake up from their unawakened state of inner conflict and move towards an awakened state of peace. Because it is our collective peace that has the power to end wars. It is our collective peace that will prevent the emergence of egoistic leaders in the world. With our meditation, we can infuse so much peace in the collective human consciousness that wars can dissipate before they build. It is our dharma to wake up from our conflict-driven minds to our true nature of unperturbed peace. And only then abundance will flow and thrive in our families and the world. It is the dharma of every one of us to meditate for peace in the world. Remember, peace is either for all of us or none of us.